Kapatisi TV Lawan Rashapi Daka Frank Motors Kajaka Dekali Gabatamai Jungka Tata Motors Halatko Ni Shillong Ringkat Bakanet Foodish Ordar Mapi Ninwan Ramani Hakir Dobying Jongpi
Unong ilam jong kaliang persya Dr. Mukul Sangma hakakat artrik ubnaya yong arajar arpoar ula keno abak Sorkar Meghalaya Democratic Alliance kalale Kyllut balle bempatiau ye ki Jingai Jingmut jong kinhon ki MLA kaliang persya hak bayade bat ka jingpen bay yo pur usam hapadeng ke jilla Meghalaya bat ke jilla Assam hagajinga keren bat Kapatisi TV Dr. Mukul Sangma ula keno bagajinga soy jong ka Sorkar Meghalaya bat ka Sorkar Assam ya ka Memorandum of Understanding ke dulir jinga sngoto Jingmut kamlong satya ka basai namar bakam shim ladon satya ka jinga slok ka basai bat ki trajaka ki nong shong shnong bat ki bors nshar hima ulakin no ru bakajing thau ki regional committee kadai ka basule pendep rukam hanrai ka Sorkar Meghalaya bat ka Sorkar Assam ki ladep ya sngoto Jingmut lepa kumno banya sam ki jaka ki badan hakishnong khapot.
Now if you recollect as to what submission I made before the August House during the last assembly session was that there need to have an in-depth understanding about the very complexity that is associated with this problem pertaining to the areas of difference along the interstate border with Assam. And in absence of that, you will definitely land up in a mess. That was the portion that I have met both outside the house and inside the house. But the government choose to turn a deaf ear on this suggestion. And when we look at the manner in which the whole MOU was signed, there was no transparency. The stakeholders per se were not taken on board, taken into confidence. And as we interact more with the people, then we know actually how the things have been done. And if we look at the whole stories that is emanating from the ground zero, then I have reason to believe that the overall engagement that they embarked upon by constituting some kind of so-called regional committees were only for the sake of embarking upon some exercise and with an intent to play to the gallery. But the overall decision as to which land should go to whom, whether certain area will go to Assam or certain area will remain with Meghalaya, has already been met. This is what I have reasons to believe. And therefore, now you are talking about give and take. Tell me one particular area which was given by Assam, or in other words, which was as the outcome of the negotiation which came to Meghalaya. Tell me one. Other than the areas falling under the areas of difference, which has been an integral part of the state of Meghalaya, keeping in mind that all this land becomes part and parcel of different himas. So you have to understand the complexity of the ownership of the land from the perspective of the overall, the customary practices, customary law that govern our ownership and their administration, and the basic traditions and customary practices that has been inherited by us from our forefathers, and which are almost like a kind of rule book for us to follow. So there has been no such exercise where there was transparency. The people of the state didn't know. And the irony is that, which is again condemnable, highly condemnable, is that only after they have inked the MOU by both the states, they have called the NGOs, they have called the civil society organizations. Only after that they have called the political parties for a meeting. That means only after they have arrived at certain decisions, they have invited other political parties. Everything has been decided much before then actual official negotiation that took place at the level of the two chief ministers. And I want to tell you that people also will have to understand the background and the circumstances leading to these areas of difference along Assam-Meghalaya border in respect of those areas of differences across the state, numbering 12. It is precisely because people did not accept, the people of the state did not accept, refused to accept. That's why the area of difference. Now also the people are not accepting. We are not accepting on behalf of the people. Therefore, it remains as area of difference. Irrespective of whether they want to revisit or not, but for the people of the state of Meghalaya, for the stakeholders, yes, these particular areas of difference remains because it has not been resolved yet, and the way they are resolving is not acceptable to us, and we are not accepting it. Full stop.